Hello! Last night, after uploading yesterday's video, I decided to refresh my knowledge base what comes to mind control. I mean, the history of it, techniques, and the way it's being used in our current kind of social and cultural structure inside of that. And it was slightly amusing to get remembered or get reminded, and this is something I already knew, but let's take a cult leader, and let's take one of those old school American TV evangelists. They are both charismatic. Both of them are talking with conviction while using big words. A cult leader eventually wants your life, whereas this old school TV evangelists, if you listen to what they're saying and you take everything that's related to religion and you push that aside and evaluate the things that are left after that, what they are saying is that God, who created universe, is unable to take care of his financial things because he's constantly running out of money and needs more. So it's a business. The product they're selling is religion. Well, we all need something to believe in, obviously, as humans. And you can find your own personal something from religions, from family, from hobbies, from your own personal interests, things you are interested about. You can find it through those. But can you put a price tag to something to believe in? That's the question here. And you don't have to even leave this website if you want to find someone who's willing to sell you happiness, someone who's willing to sell you fitness, someone who's willing to sell you anything that's already in here. They're trying to sell you your own mind, your own will. They're basically trying to sell you that. And this sounds more traumatic than what it is, but think about it. Fitness channels, go buy my program. These kind of a self-help channels, here's the link, go buy my book. I mean, you don't need Dr. Phil in order to be happy. You don't need anyone in order to have control over your own life. You can't put a price tag to something like that. But since we are living in a somewhat capitalistic, or almost all capitalistic world, if there's someone who's willing to pay for something, there's always somebody who's willing to sell it. And now it's, what, 2 weeks after New Year. Gyms are packed. I don't think they are anymore because it's been 2 weeks. Because after New Year, gyms are filled with people who have made that decision that 2019 will be my year. And they started with after 1 week. Some of them quitted. After, well, now it's 2 weeks after New Year. Some of them are starting to think about quitting because this whole eating and exercising thing is, I don't think if it's for me. And before this month is over, large part of them, and some of them will make it. Some of them are able to make that change in lifestyle. and start to like fitness, even if they hate it before. So if you are paying somebody to kind of keep you on track, that I can understand, but it's conflicting with what I said previously, if you catch my drift. I said that you can't sell or buy happiness, but you can pay, for example, to a personal trainer to keep you on course. What comes to, for example, self-help books, George Carlin made a pretty good point when he said that, well, this was about people who are buying self-help books. Well, it's not self-help anymore. If you buy a book written by someone else, it's help. And you have to be able to make the difference. Is it about you, or is it about someone else's influence? And obviously you can always think, what's the difference? It's the end result that matters. But I'm skeptical every time when money is concerned. When money is in the game, it's always okay. Are the things that are being offered to me, if I pay for them, are they actually sincere? Is that offer sincere? In some cases, yes. In some cases, kinda. In some cases, hell no. Why have I been talking about social media so much lately? Fear of the future, to be honest. Those who are young today will someday be the leaders of this world. And if they learn their social skills through social media, think all the possible scenarios and then tell me you're not even a bit skeptical what comes to the future. The day slipped from me. It's now 10:15 p.m. and I just got home. I got called from work and I did an evening shift. And if you look at the weather forecasts or anything like weather cameras or something from Finland right now, it's pretty much white hell out there. I mean, I have something like 25 kilometers each way with a scooter. And both ways heavy snowing, big flakes. And you can imagine with scooter tires that are wide but relatively small. It was nice. So anyways, the day kind of slipped, obviously because I got called to go to work. And I really hope that I remember tomorrow what I was going to talk about today, because while I was writing, I had some thoughts that I'd like to share, but right now just too damn tired, because obviously I wasn't prepared to go to work today. So, see ya.